Hello, I am Ruind with IM number IM 2016-073. Uh, Now I am going to present my VBA mini project. So you can see here my Excel macro enabled file and the Access database. I am going to open my Excel macro enabled file. Here you can see my SF Fashions Courier management application, and here I'm going to open my Access database. You can see the delivery details table and the login table, login credentials entered here. Uh, by clicking Get Start button, it will appear this SF Fashions Courier Service login interface. I'm going to add wrong username and wrong password. You can see it will appear incorrect username pop-up message box, and I'm going to enter right correct username and wrong password. So you can see it will appear incorrect password. So I'm going to enter correct username and correct password. You can see it will appear successful login message box, and by clicking OK, it will appear as a Fashions Courier Service home interface. Uh, by clicking booking section, you can it will appear this booking section interface, and we can book uh, uh, sender details and receiver details by entering sender and receiver details. We can book create a booking, and by clicking this delivery section button, it will appear this delivery confirmation interface. So we can confirm the created booking by entering this delivered or not delivered status, and uh, status inquiry we can check uh, uh, by entering the transaction ID, by entering the transaction ID in this uh, text box, and we can view the status. And by clicking the logout uh, button, you will log out. First, I'm going to explain the booking section. Uh, you need to enter the shipping date, uh, tracking ID will automatically increase uh, with this record set table. Uh, I'm going to add these details. Okay, now I'm going to see the delivery details, and you can see the record, newly added record is here, but you can see this delivery status, delivered or not delivered. Delivery status is not entered and delivery date is not entered. Special remark is also not entered. Uh, Here, if I'm going to add without the shipping date, name, sender's details, and the receiver's details, it will not go into the database. It will appear this sender's name is empty message box, and you can see this tracking ID is automatically incremented. Uh, we can enter these details and take a printout also. Uh, I'm going to add, and I'm going to press the print button, and you can save this as a PDF. And by clicking the exit button, you can exit and delivery section. uh, when when I receive the delivery confirmation, uh, I can update with those delivery status. So last, I'm going to update this recently entered information with this tracking ID number 6. So I'm going to add the tracking ID and the date, and by clicking delivered button, it will update the database. And if I am going to update without the tracking ID, uh, it will not go into the database. Tracking ID is empty button, and if I am going to update without the date, it will also delivery date is empty. So I am going to show you how the delivery status is appeared. Uh, Before we check, the delivery status will not appear, but here you can see the delivery date and this delivery status changed. And if I am going to update the reason with the delivery with the tracking ID, it will also update. I am going to update it, that recently entered date information, it's not delivered. Issue uh, with the courier person. So I'm going to update these details. So I'm going to check it will the record is deleted, but that delivery status changed with not delivered and uh, issue with the courier, it's updated. So that's how the delivery confirmation process happen. And I am going to see the status inquiry, and I am going to check with the tracking ID. By clicking view status, you can see the tracking ID and the uh, data here. And I am going to exit, and this is my VBA mini project, and I'm going to log out. Thank you for watching.